What's going on, guys? Eternal Wind back with another episode of Brutally Honest, and today we are going to focus on the Skipping Stone Bow. Now, this at one point for me was the best legendary in the game. This was prior to being able to get two perks at the bottom. This was back when you could only have one. So this bad boy with Headshot Refund was an absolute monster back in the day. It's still phenomenal now, if not even more so, now that you can add helmet or shield piercing, or even both, depending on your playstyle. Um, with the ability to reload cancel now, uh, this thing is sick. They did nerf it recently with the no longer getting resolve on your ricocheted shots, but it's still phenomenal. I mean, for those of you who have it, you already know. Um, this thing is an absolute powerhouse. I think this is the second best legendary in the entire game. Um, we'll get to my number one eventually, but yeah, this thing is just godly. This is what makes the hunter the hunter. Until you get this bow, man, I remember when the game first came out and literally nobody played the hunter. Nobody played the hunter until somebody got this bow. Once somebody got this bow and was able to show people online what it was doing, oh my god, everybody was like, "What are you doing? What are you using? And how do I get it?" Um, yeah, this is an absolute game changing and build changing and even class changing legendary. Um, just an absolutely phenomenal weapon. So in order to get this weapon, you need to play the hunter. You have to play the hunter in order to get the skipping stone bow. And I'm not 100% sure if you have to have a longbow equipped, which you also get by playing the hunter, but do it to increase your chances. Anything you can do to increase your chances of getting the skipping stone bow, because it's just that good. Play the hunter, get the longbow, and then just grind. Just grind. It is a very hard legendary to get, from what I hear. I ended up getting mine back when there was this trick where you could run into a story mode on Nightmare and die instantly, but you'd still, for whatever reason, get one legendary guaranteed almost. And that's what I did to farm my first one. So I know people are struggling to get this weapon. Um, it is difficult to get. For me, it just doesn't feel like it has a very high drop rate at all. I play the hunter a lot, and I don't tend to get very many of them. Um, but yeah, so if you're after the skipping stone bow, play the hunter until you get a longbow. Equip the longbow. Play until you get the skipping stone bow. Obviously, the best place to farm for this is going to be the Trials of Eo, just because so many legendaries. They're not guaranteed, but you have an incredibly high chance to get them from Trials of Eo. Again, I have builds out there for how to farm them, um, or which weeks events I think are worth farming. In fact, the week that I post this video is the best, in my opinion, the best Trials of Eo to farm. So farm this week's Trials of Eo. Again, this is an absolute 10 out of 10, no questions asked. It is an absolute monster of a legendary, completely game changing once you get this thing. So, all right, guys, that's going to be the second episode of Brutally Honest. I appreciate you guys coming out, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.